In this video, guys, I want to talk about the Terrormaton. I want to share with you guys a few different teams that can speed farm this dungeon boss with Lily and without Lily as well. Because I know a lot of you guys don't have Lily, but you want her. Welcome to the channel, everyone. I want to start by giving a massive shout out to Etheria Restart for sponsoring today's video. Basically, guys, this boss can hit pretty hard. Thankfully, we have tons of different ways on how we can actually absolutely smash him back. Now, I am trying to basically get a good clear time and more or less replicate this team right here. But unfortunately, my deering is just not strong enough at the moment. So I'm trying to basically do this one with number 41. Actually, a pretty cool strat, but I'm lacking a little bit of firepower on deering. This is actually pretty crazy, considering that this was done in 22 seconds only with Lilium. Definitely very, very crazy. And okay, the battle will that actually explains it. I was actually curious, like, how the heck you've done it just with her in 21 seconds, but that explained it. Now I'm gonna share with you something else. We're gonna start with a team that is not using Lily. We're going to run 2 damage dealers instead. We're gonna run Lilium, we're gonna run Deering. I'm quickly gonna show you the stats, kind of like know what you need in order to get it done. We're gonna run Heinrich to basically strip the immunity from the boss. You can run a different buff stripper if you don't have him available. That is not a problem whatsoever. We're gonna run as well Claws. Defense down, decrease speed, a bit of damage reduction, and enhance the damage. We are running a couple of Codex shells as well. So this is my Heinrich right here. These are the stats on him, as you guys can probably notice. The build. Then we have Claws. Her being, of course, the second fastest enemy in the character. Let me just move myself on the other side so you guys can actually see it better. There you go. So that's the those are the stats on her. We're gonna run Valerian in here. She's going to have an artisan shell basically to help us protect. She's absolutely insane because of the way her kit works and that invincibility, the shield that she puts on, really, really powerful. You can potentially run if you have a close to fully maxed Nymphonial instead of her. That might work too, but this literally keeps us alive, okay? Then the damage dealers. We're gonna have Lilium, fully maxed Lilium, okay? Literally fully maxed. This is the build on her. Pretty good. I would love a Keen Eye instead of that momentum, but hey, it is what it is. And then we have Deering right here. Fully maxed as well. He is fully empowered too. With a White Fang. I just cannot get a better White Fang to save my freaking life. The game just doesn't want to give me a Fury momentum, a Fury freaking Keen Eye, something better, and the Fury Edge, of course. But these are his total stats. Basically, this team will work pretty straightforward. Like any other team versus the Terrormaton, if you get resisted to strip their immunity, or you get resisted to land the debuffs, you're gonna be in a bit of a pickle. The good thing is that we are running 2 Codex shells. One of them will be, of course, on Heinrich. One of them will be on Claws. So if by any chance we are not landing any of the debuffs or something wrong can happen, that will actually fix it. Now, we did not have the increased attack on Deering right there, if I've seen it right. So that actually reduced the damage quite a bit. We did not do as much damage as I would have loved us to do. But that's fine. We're going to retry it again. We're going to land the debuffs another time on the boss. And then Lilium will just do the cleanup. 48 seconds. But I know it's not the fastest team. It's not 22 seconds. But this is consistent while the other one needs you to manual to basically use the second skill on Enrich. We're going to go in again with this team. And we're going to try to basically make sure that Deering has his increased attack because we can do it faster than this time around, okay? So that went a bit wrong right there. We'll land the debuffs. Claws coming in with her debuffs. Beautiful. Everything spot on. We get hit by the boss. We don't care about it. We have, of course, Valerian, which is on the team. And then Lilium absolutely demolishing the boss. But he's still not getting that increased attack buff for whatever reason. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. I'm actually a bit confused by why is that happening, because she should be giving buffs to all of them, and she's prioritizing the increased attack buff on all of them. So that is super odd. But either way, Lilium comes in, clears it again, 43 seconds this time around. So we don't want that. We don't want that. I'm going to run in another one. Just to see what the heck is happening with my increased attack on Deering, because that is really odd. My Nymphonial is only at 5 stars, guys. She doesn't have Lattice into her 3rd skill at the moment. So unfortunately, that really won't be very, very beneficial. She won't give us a big shield. We won't have enough survivability. And she is weak affinity in here, which means that she could potentially die, okay? So that's basically the whole idea. Okay, so we've got the hit. Deering. Okay, so Deering is not getting it either from her passive. That's a bit odd. Maybe it's because it procced on Enrich and not on him. That would explain it, actually. Because we need her to buff again before we can actually gain the increased attack, right? With Valerian, if I remember it correctly. So that might be it. That might be it, actually. Either way, Deering should be taking a turn in a second if Lilium doesn't end it. So 50 seconds this time around, but you guys can see it's very, very consistent. Now, maybe you don't have enough gear to make 2 damage dealers do so much damage. I don't think I have very good gear. I mean, I have decent gear, good gear. My shells are not that great, so I would assume the majority of you guys will be more or less in the same boat with me. You can always run a team like this one, for example. So I have these 2. The first team that I was running was the one at the top with Deering and Lily. Then I replaced Deering for Lilium because it's better. And I tried to make this happen, but I just do not have enough damage, unfortunately. So this is another team that you can run if you cannot build 2 crazy damage dealers, basically. And this will get the job done more or less in the exact same way. Now, for this one to be more consistent, you need to have a different shell on Lily. Okay, you cannot run an Artisan. You want to have the other one on her. So basically, whenever the boss takes turns, or the arms, the tentacles move as well, she's gaining that turn meter so she can actually move in front, right? I just have a lapsus. I cannot remember the name of that freaking shell right now, but we're going to check it in a second. It's just, I don't know how I cannot remember it because I have like so many of them built up as well. It's just like that moment when you have a brain fart, you know, and you cannot think about it. Like, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Gigabyte, right? It comes back to you after. There we go. This is 56 seconds. So with 2 damage dealers, it is better, okay? If you can actually build them and let them run wild, more or less. But that was all for this one, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what team are you running on the Terrormaton. You can definitely replace Lily with other characters that can decrease the skills durations and stuff, and they will still perform really, really well. As usual, much love. Appreciate all of you guys watching. If you enjoyed the content, smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.